It's either the Tesla, Apple, Google model of education, or it's Fyre Festival. Why is this on their website? They know this isn't a good thing, right? Hey dummy, welcome back to my channel. I'm Biki and you're not. So last night I was on TikTok for like 12 hours. So kind of just a typical day for me. And I came across this post.
I'm boarding up the windows, locking up my heart. Every time the wind blows, I feel it tearing us apart.
So I had never heard of the U experience. I did a little bit of digging and everything I found was kind of just a culmination of what's wrong with 2020. Basically, the U experience is a company, organization, I don't even know what to call it, but it's not a university. They're reimagining the college experience and the way students from across the globe interact with one another on a single campus. No longer must students learn strictly alongside peers at their university. Through the U experience, students can consume knowledge from their traditional curriculum and make progress towards their diploma while connecting with others from a network of universities. So I see what they're trying to do here, but mainly I see that they're trying to make money off of this coronavirus situation. Essentially, these 3 Princeton University graduates came up with this idea to rent out these luxury locations and sell it to a bunch of college students. They're renting out a literal resort. Don't fail to see this for what it really is. They're just making money off of a bunch of disgruntled students who feel like they're being deprived of the real college experience. And I totally get it because I'm a college student myself, so I know firsthand that this really sucks. The quality of education that I'm receiving online is nowhere near what I receive in person. The U experience isn't really offering you anything other than the experience. So there's no teachers, there's no education. You're still going to your respective schools online. The only difference is you're going to be with 149 other students at a literal resort. And that's not a bad thing, other than the fact that there's kind of a pandemic happening right now. I feel like this just has Fyre Festival written all over it. Even they know it sounds like the Fyre Festival. On the homepage of their website, they literally have a quote from CNN paralleling it to the Fyre Festival. They know that's not a good thing, right? But okay, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. They're gonna do testing, follow COVID-19 protocol. They're gonna follow the CDC guidelines, which is what a lot of universities are doing right now. But can I be honest for a second? I feel like this is just gonna be one gigantic frat house. My first question was, how are you gonna accept the students? On their Instagram, which is kind of funny by the way, because comments on their Instagram posts get more likes than the post itself. So do you have to apply? How are you gonna decide which 150 students get it? Every student will need to submit a student profile on our website to apply. We're looking to build a diverse class of charismatic students who will be active members in our community. Rather than deciding entirely ourselves, we're going to give the students an opportunity to vote who they'd like to see on campus this spring. Which I just feel like is them saying that if other people don't like how you look, you're not coming on our campus. It feels a little bit like a popularity contest. Do you know what I mean? A little weird. Someone asked, what's your budget for copywriting and social media advertising? And then they said, you've been doing a great job for free so far. Which, to be honest, is a pretty good comeback, but they don't seem to be taking it very seriously. I understand they're trying to go for like the fun, whimsical company that makes funny clapbacks on social media, but I don't know, it's kind of like a serious situation because you really don't want to mess this stuff up, or else you're gonna have a bunch of sick kids and potential deaths. The U experience was already in some hot water before. They were trying to have a location in Hawaii. And obviously a bunch of local people didn't like that because it's a small island and you're gonna be bringing people from literally all around the world to this one location. And maybe that's not the best thing to do during a pandemic. I don't know, just a thought. So let's look at the pricing. Membership is $8,700. Premium upgrade, $1,800. Meal plans, 1 meal per day. Okay. No one is eating just 1 meal a day. You're gonna want at least 3 meals per day, so you're gonna get the $3,000. So standard, I would say, is the $8,700 plus the $3,000. So that's $11,700 for the U experience. So you're paying $11,700 to have your parties, to be able to meet other people, to basically be anywhere that's not your parents' house right now. Which I totally understand. I hate it here too. Love you, mommy. But keep in mind, you're paying this fee on top of your school tuition. I can't lie though, the resort looks kind of fire. But with that in mind, I'm gonna look at Lane Russell's bio. Lane sees the U experience as a way to improve a broken system that has left many behind and envisions a deconstruction of higher education that makes knowledge and intergenerational mobility accessible to all. Now, this doesn't really make any sense. In fact, the U experience is something that's probably going to make those things even worse. People who don't have the money, the extra $11,700 for this experience, because that's really what it is, just an experience, not a learning opportunity. It's just an opportunity to build connections, which is what college is about, in my opinion. So people who aren't going to go to something like this are just going to stay home in their rooms, go to school on Zoom like normal, maybe go to a couple of clubs online, but like obviously it's not the same as meeting people in real life. And then the people who do pay for this experience are going to be connecting with each other. And that gap between the haves and haves not is going to expand even more. So your own company is making things worse, Lane. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with this idea. I think it's kind of cool, actually. And when this does take place next spring, it's either going to be fine and okay and nothing's really going to happen, or it's going to be Fyre Festival 2.0. The big problem right now, obviously, is the coronavirus is going on, and we shouldn't really be going out of our way to mingle with people from all around the world. Everyone is going to come to this one location in Texas, and I just hope that everyone can stay safe and that they're going to follow the guidelines like they say they're going to. I wonder if something like this is going to even exist after the pandemic is over. It's going to end eventually, right? But something like this isn't really necessary because I feel like people are just going to go back to their respective campuses, although I see the appeal of meeting people from other schools as well. So it's not a completely useless idea. The timing is honestly just a little odd. I'm not sure why you would want to do it during a pandemic, but I can see that this probably appeals to a lot of students my age who are trying to get out of the house and just meet other people. But can you imagine spending $12,000 because you want to party all the time? It's kind of like weird. Don't get it twisted. These founders know what they're doing. They don't really care about your college experience and you being sad that you have to take classes on Zoom. They're just trying to get money out of this situation, which is smart and what a lot of businesses have been doing for the past, 7 months. I just hope that they can do it in a way that's safe, and let's just hope that it doesn't turn out to be Fyre Fest 2.0. Tell me what you think. If you think college is a waste of time and money, you should definitely subscribe to me. Here's a little hint. It is. See you in the next one.